Cosplay Tokyo. This is Dragoncat here. I have Dragoncloud64,
Hey.
our YouTube affiliate channel. And today we're gonna talk about the difference of cosplay culture between Japan and United States in general, since we have a United States natives here. How are you doing today?
Yes, I'm doing good.
Yeah?
It's good to be here.
Okay. Yeah, I'm guessing so good to be in Japan in this time of the year. Anyway, so you've been to some cons in the States, but like, how do you start your cosplay career? Like, do you start cosplaying in the States or in Japan?
Actually, pretty much I would say like the beginning of my cosplay career was I did a few like simple cosplays for Halloween. I mean, they weren't really anything like too high quality, but I really began like my professional cosplay career once I came to Tokyo.
Wow, awesome. So, what do you feel is the biggest difference between cosplay, like conventions in Japan versus in America?
I would definitely say the conventions in America, the cosplayers are much more outgoing. Like compared to here, everyone's kind of like in their own little circle of cosplayers. But like most of the cosplayers out in the conventions in America, they're quite outgoing. I mean, many groups of cosplayers are they'll mingle with each other. They'll just hang out. Joke around. Most of the videos you'll see of like cons in America, you'll see mostly like even characters from different series. It's like hanging out. Going around, like having fun, making jokes. It's that kind of thing. It's probably like, the biggest difference between cons in America and here. Like one of our friends just mentioned before, it was like in Japan, it's mostly it's kind of like a convention full of introverts, but like in America, it's more of like a convention full of like extrovert cosplayers.
Extrovert. Wow. Also, I heard about that. People who come here to cosplay from the States, they feel like, oh, like, cons in Japan is so strict, like, there's so many rules, while in the States they have more freedom to do whatever. Is that true?
Yeah, I think so, especially because like the conventions here are much more they're much bigger, and like they cost money. It's more like monetized. They have to be really strict, what happens at these really big events. But compared to like the States, we don't have like a convention where there's like half a million people coming. I mean, much smaller scale, and people are much more like laid back. But compared to here, it's like it's like you're going to like a store pretty much.
Wow. What's your biggest, like, culture shock when you come for the convention in Japan for the first time?
Probably the biggest culture shock that I had here was like you see people like lining up to take photos, and like there are so many more professional photographers here in Japan compared to America.
Professional photographers. So there is more in Japan compared to in America.
Yes,
So in
at least
America,
the
people
cons.
don't line up for pictures.
I don't think so. Not at least like most of the smaller cons that I've been to.
じゃあアメリカで写真撮影のは並べないんです。っていうこと。So, I see. Well, what do you like about the cons in Japan, and what do you like about cons in America?
Well, the thing I like about here, the cons here, I think, well, even though it's more strict, I think things flow more smoothly. I mean, they have like their own, like, set area for cosplays. People can, people know where to go, where they can take photos, where they can't take photos. They have like sets of rules so people, don't run around with like, pointy swords, stabbing people, that kind of thing.
So there is less in Japan. There's less shenanigan going on, and the rule is much more defined.
Yes, let's say so. Like compared to the West, the best thing I like about it's it's less strict. I mean, there isn't like a literal, like they don't hand you like a little sheet of paper, the list of rules on it. When you want to go cosplay, it's sort of like you use your common sense. You don't cause trouble. But sometimes trouble happens. But it's just thing. It just happens. So it's a lot less strict. So people are like more free to mingle, sort of do their own thing, but while still having a lot of fun.
Wow, that sounds really cool. Like, most of my cosplay career is actually in Japan, but American Con sounds a lot of fun. So, like, I would really want to go again. If you were going back to America, do you want to go? Is there's any like certain con you want to go to?
Mostly two. I was thinking of possibly going to Katsucon, and also I was thinking of just going to Tokyo Comic Con. Not Tokyo Comic Con. I was going to regular Comic Con.
San Diego.
Yeah, San Diego.
Yeah, I want to go there too.
So I definitely want to check those two out in the future.
Wow. Okay, awesome. So that's it for today. If you want to know more about the differences between cosplay convention in Japan versus in America, shout us out, ask us question, and we'll make video that will try to answer your question there. So subscribe to Cosplay Tokyo and subscribe to our friend here, Dragoncloud64. I'm Dragoncloud. He's a dragon too, double dragon. Woohoo! See you around.